Leo comes in. You see Leo? Hey. How are you? And then Leo's still expecting.
What the hell? What are you doing? Look at us.
I can't focus.
What? Huh? What are you gonna do about it?
Oh my god, what the hell is going on?
He pushed me.
He threw a book at me.
Well, you're always so annoying when I study.
Hey, you're in the common room, ah.
Stop!
But
Stop. Maybe you guys should just talk this out, okay? Okay, good afternoon. This is the mediation room. Your mediators are inside waiting for you. Please come in.
Good evening. I'm Patricia, and this is my partner, Vanessa. So thank you guys for coming to mediation. I'll begin today by telling you what mediation is all about. So, mediation is a way for two parties to work through their issues with the help of the third party, the mediators. So, it is our job right now to help you reach an agreement.
We're not here to make judgments or tell you what to do. We're here to listen and to what you have to say, and everything that will come out of this mediation process will be up to you and what you want to happen. So if you do not reach an agreement, feel free to just end it whenever you want. And if we feel that it's not going anywhere, we might just have to say that it's time to end the process. However, this process is voluntary, and so it will all be up to you.
So we'll start this process off by a joint session, which we're doing right now. And then we will segue into private sessions with each one of you. So I will stress here that everything said in mediation will be confidential, whether in the joint or the private. So any information disclosed in the private session will not be repeated to the other party unless agreed upon.
Okay, so before we start, we'll just set some ground rules. First of all, we have to try to be respectful to one another. So you will have your own time to speak, and if you have anything to say, it would be best to wait for your turn. However, if you have thoughts or any other opinions, we will take them down, and later on we will talk to you about them.
So before we formally start, are you guys okay with the environment right now? Is it too cold? Do you need to go to the bathroom or anything?
no, I'm fine, thank you.
You're good? Can we ask you guys to introduce yourselves?
Oh, I'm Joe.
Joe.
And I'm Pat.
Nice to meet you both.
Alright, let's start with you, Pat. What do you have to say, and what is your stand on this?
Alright, so the other day, I met with my friends at the lobby of the door because we were about to go out. So while waiting, Joe attacks me and screams out of nowhere. I was shocked with what he did. I didn't know why he did that and why he attacked me all of a sudden, but he was just screaming at me there. So, and you know what's worse? We were in the lobby, so it's common room for everyone. So why did I need to leave?
So you're saying that Joe attacked you for no apparent reason while you're minding your own business in the lobby?
Yeah, and you know what bugs me all the time? He always complains about me doing so many things. Sometimes I don't even know what he's talking about.
So you're annoyed at Joe.
Yeah, I'm so at Joe.
Okay.
You know what? I don't deserve that. Especially what happened to me in the lobby. I deserve an apology.
Alright, let's just please try to keep it a little more calm to make it more conducive for mediation.
So that's what you're interested in right now. Is there anything else you need to add?
No.
Alright. Okay, so Joe, let's hear your side of the story. What happened?
Okay, so I'm not normally a hot-headed person.
but I just got so pissed in the lobby that I exploded. I was quietly studying when Pat and his friends come in and make so much noise. I could hear their conversations. Excuse me?
It's okay, you'll have your own speak.
I could hear the conversations from across the room. I was quietly studying, and it was his fault anyway, why I was in the common room.
So, what I'm getting from you is that you have an issue with the noise that Pat is generating in his room.
And you also said that it was his fault that you were there. Can you elaborate
Yes.
on that?
Oh, my room is beside his, and he makes so much noise at night. He comes in, spams the door, and opens drawers that squeak so loud. Sometimes he even plays his guitar, and I can't even finish a page of my reading without hearing his guitar. I just want to be able to rest and study in my own room.
Okay, so you're neighbors with Pat, am I right?
Yeah,
And you feel that he's being inconsiderate for you.
very, very inconsiderate.
So, what do you...
So, have you approached him about it, or?
I have so many times, but he doesn't seem to mind me at all. But I was telling you, I just wanted to rest and study in my own room, but he's not making that possible for me. That's why I was in the common room.
So what you really want out of this is peace and quiet.
Yeah, and maybe an apology for Pat.
So, thank you for that, Joe.
Do you have anything else to add?
I'm done.
So for now, let's take a break before we proceed to the private sessions where we will be talking to you, each of you privately without other party, just so we know, just so that you can add any, if you have anything more to add without the other person's present.
So we'll start with you, Joe, and then we'll move on to that.
Okay.
Hi, Joe. Good morning, and welcome to our first private conference, which is basically our private sessions, where this is the time when you will tell us things that you felt uncomfortable saying when Pat was in the room, and this is when you can voice out whatever you want regarding to your problems and what you want.
Okay, so I just want to say that Pat has been getting on my nerves. I'm getting shocked by the noise that he makes. He makes so much noise at night. I can't study or rest properly at all because I'm a scholar and I'm in the dean's list. I have to maintain my grades or else I won't be able to get the scholarship, to maintain the scholarship that I have. If I don't maintain the scholarship, my family can't afford the tuition here in the university and I'd have to go back to the province, which means that all my hard work would have been for nothing. And about Pat, he comes home late and starts slamming drawers and cabinets. And that's the reason why I can't rest properly. He's just so noisy. Sometimes he even plays the guitar and that makes more noise. I can't follow my schedule because I can't sleep well. Sometimes I oversleep because he keeps me up late at night. So I already talked to him about it. The first time that I talked to him about it, I approached him calmly and he said that he tried to minimize the noise, but he kind of shrugged it off, just like winging it. But nothing really happened. He didn't really minimize his noise, the noise that he makes. That's why I moved to the lobby, because I can't study in my own room. So when I was in the lobby, I had like some good study time for about 2 hours maybe. But then he also comes in and starts making noise, and that's why I just exploded. I got so pissed at him and his friends for making so much noise, because they were the reason. Oh, Pat was the reason why I was in the lobby anyway, and then I adjusted, but he still makes so much noise in the lobby, so I just can't deal with it. I just got so pissed and I exploded.
Did it seem like when you tried to talk to him, did it seem like he understood what you wanted, or did he just shrug it off?
He just shrugged it off like, okay, I'll try, but then nothing really happened. The noise still.
So
So you feel like he didn't really try to minimize the
Yeah, I
noise?
don't think he even like thought about it after we talked.
So what we're getting here is that you focus and you're very pressured by your studies. That's why Pat's interruption bothered you a lot.
Yeah.
More than a true.
So Joe, how would you suggest to go about this problem?
If Pat doesn't stop making noise, maybe we can talk to the dorm administrators, maybe for a room change. Maybe he can move, or he can move to a different floor or a different room where like people are more comfortable with making noise.
Oh, okay. So are you?
Or I can move also. That would be
You're
no problem.
you're just willing to move.
Just as long as I get food rest, that's fine. I don't think it would be a problem.
Okay, we understand. So is there any information from this private caucus that you wouldn't want us to relay to Pat?
Okay, maybe you can just focus on telling him how I need to maintain my grades. Because I just want to be in the dean's list. But maybe I can tell him about my family and my financial situation myself.
So there's nothing to keep confidential.
Just like the family situation. I think I can tell him myself, but yeah.
Alright.
Thank you very much for your time.
Now we'll meet with Pat. So if you can leave the room so that he may come in. Thank you very much.
Alright.
Hi Pat, welcome to our first private session wherein this is your time to tell us what anything you want us to know without Joe being there. Anything that you feel like you can tell to us but cannot while the other party is here. And yeah, so what do you have to say about the program?
Okay, so first of all, Joy has been so annoying recently. He keeps on complaining all the time. I've tried to minimize my noise, and honestly, I'm not making much anyway. I'm a new musician in the university and also studying life sciences. So, I go home late from study group and I'm always exhausted. It's not my fault. The drawers in my room squeak so loud. I already told the maintenance about it, but they haven't had the time to fix it. I can't keep on worrying about other people after that. As a novice musician who just got in the top musician pool in the university, I need to impress people. I need to stand out. If I don't practice, no one would accept me in their band or invite me to their gigs. I'm not here trying to make I'm not here to make lives difficult or hard. I just want to practice, but Joe's been making it difficult for me. He keeps on complaining. And the one time in the lobby, he just snapped at me. He's so crazy. I think he's gone too far now.
Alright, thank you for that. Okay, so with that being said, how do you want to go about this problem? What do you think should happen?
I don't know. Kasi nasa common room naman kami. So sino mag-a-adjust?
So you're saying that you didn't mean to disturb anyone anyway, and you still feel that it was wrong that you were attacked all of a sudden?
Yeah, I was just doing my own thing. And there were other people as well who were talking and doing their stuff. Then, Joe will just attack me, so ako lang yung sasabihin na gano'n. Maybe he's just hating on me.
Okay. So you think you deserve? What I understood is that you want an apology because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Pat?
Thank you for that. At least now we know and have an idea of what you want to do and how you want to move forward.
So we'll be calling Joe back in and then we'll all have a joint session you for trusting us with that information.
Thank you as well.
Okay, so hi guys, welcome to our second joint session. From our individual private sessions, we have noticed that there have been some underlying issues as to why this whole issue happened. So right now we just like to hopefully ask you guys to let out in the open so that both of you will understand. So Pat, would you have anything to say to Joe?
So I believe the attack at the lobby was uncalled for. We were in the common room, so everyone was doing their own thing. And here you are, not reprimanding everyone, but you just only reprimand me. And you attack me in a way, so I feel harassed by that. I don't know, I don't deserve that.
Alright, Joe, do you want to tell about anything?
Okay, I do agree with you that it was uncalled for, but I'm sorry, I just got really pissed because I couldn't study in my room and I also couldn't study in the lobby because of because of the noise you were making, so I just exploded. I'm sorry for that. I know, I agree that it was uncalled for, but I'm sorry.
Okay, so would you like to tell Pat more about your situation, why you felt strong about it?
Okay, it's because I need to maintain my grades because I have a scholarship, and if I won't be able to maintain my scholarship, I won't be able to. My family can't afford the tuition here, so that means I have to go back to the province. That's why I need to study and follow my schedule strictly.
Thank you. What about you, Pat? What do you want to say about your situation?
Honestly, I didn't know that was happening, so I would like to apologize for it. I would try to minimize my noise, or yeah, because I don't want to disturb you anymore. I want you to stay in the university because you're really smart. I see a lot of potential in you. And I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe, what can we do about this?
So,
When we talked in the private session, we thought of talking to the dorm administrator to maybe like change our rooms. Maybe you can move to another room, or like I can move to another room if ever. So do you agree with that? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think that would be great because my doors have been squeaking a lot too, so maybe you can have it changed or something like that.
Okay, I guess you can talk to the dorm administrators about that as well.
so just to clarify, the solution that we both reached is that we will switch rooms, or who will move?
Oh, we can talk about
We
it.
can
We'll talk about it. Okay, but you both are willing,
Yeah.
if ever. Alright. So we'll draft an agreement and then we'll get back to you right after. So right now, can we signify that you've reached an agreement by shaking on it?
Alright.
We'll get the papers which summarizes the conclusion that we reached and maybe we can sign on it. That's all.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for
Thank you as well.
the information.
Hey, Pat.
Dito pala.
How's the fifth floor?
Okay naman. Ayos na yung cabinets ko.
Okay.
Ikaw,
How's
sa
it?